Cheap but effective, right? Nah, man, I played like the first 5-10 minutes of this tutorial, and then I did an actual I did an actual like PvE match. PvE on this game is weird though. So PvE, you'll still see other players, but it eliminates the ability to play like PvP. So you'll run into them, but you can't attack them. It's very strange. I don't know. When I looked at this game, it kind of looked like a dark and darker competitor, but it just doesn't seem like, in my personal opinion, I don't think it's going to like rival any massive extraction game at all. But we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. In case you haven't noticed from the tank top, it's hot as balls. Well, it's gonna start getting hot here this week. It's supposed to be like 86 tomorrow, and I have no air conditioning, so this is fun. Anyways, I'm gonna get the game booted up here. No reason to prolong it. Probably won't be on very late today, because I do have... What is this doing? There we go. I do have to get up early for work tomorrow. My son's got an all-star game tomorrow afternoon, so I have to leave work at like 1:30 in the afternoon to go help coach. And that means I have to be wrapped up for the day halfway through the day. It's pretty insane. But my daughter's team is officially done. She got to the 4th game. They won 2, they lost 2. She's done. My son lost his first All-Star game today, and then that leaves one more elimination. And I don't know that we're going to make it past tomorrow, so we'll see. But that being said, it's going to be one of those play it by ear kind of situations. I was wondering about the game you were showing on your Save a Fox video. No, not Save a Fox. So I did a video on Save a Fox Gal on my other channel, but I didn't use a background video game for that. Why chat is using other handles all of a sudden sound like every live chat I've been in. You know, I stopped trying to figure... When people change their usernames, I stopped trying to figure out who's who. Unless they explicitly say, yo, this is blah, 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 you know, formerly so-and-so, I'm not going to be able to guess who it is. Like, I recognize your profile picture. That should be Tekla, but I don't know if it's actually Tekla or not. It could be somebody with the same profile picture. No, this was the one that I did on my video recently about pirate software. This is the one that was the background footage for that. When I covered the Save a Fox stuff, that was on my other channel that I do more of like a, I don't know, different format on. All right, let's go ahead and get the game going. Hey, Mahendra. Good morning to you. The whole game just completely bottomed out. What the hell? You just woke up. I'm awake, but I'm wishing I wasn't, to be honest. No worries, Makini. No, this is the one that I used for that video. You are correct. Which, it's always funny. I either cover an actual video game and use video game footage from the said game, or I will... Well, I can change that one as well, so WTF, it is technically, yeah. Let's try this again. Let's see without the game crashing this time. There we go. Go see our array of big bobbed women. Hang on, let me switch to bigger display. You gotta get the full effect. Oh, man. Let me get the game turned up a little bit. There we go. Alright. What is this? Is this like a freaking battle pass or whatever? These are events. Day 3. Obtain this stalker. I don't know. I already bought one of the stalker characters, but for free, because they give you like a certain amount of points to spend. I don't know. I played a little bit of this, just enough to put in my recording. Is it worth it? I don't know that this game is going to be worth anything. So I'm pretty critical about a lot of these games. A lot of these games that are, you know, TNA first and then gameplay second. Like, okay, prime example. Stellar Blade, I was thinking about this. I'm sure the developer of Stellar Blade was surprised at the success of the game, because he probably thought that he was just trying to market it to a specific audience. You know, the Gooner audience, as they've been labeled, right? And I think that once in a while, just like an incel, the term gooner might apply to like a tiny subset of people, but I don't think it applies to the vast majority of gamers. I think it's misused, right? Same as any other insult or pejorative or whatever. But I think the CEO, the developer of of Stellar Blade over at Shift Up, probably thought his game was going to have like very small appeal, right? No discussion about news. No, I'm just chilling for like the next hour or so, Mahendra. It's been a long ass weekend, and the week is not over yet. My son has an all-star game, baseball game, at 3:30 in the afternoon tomorrow, so I have to make it a short day, get to work early. It's a huge thing. Majority of people are Coomers. I mean, fair enough. So, that being said, the fact of the matter was, Stellar Blade was successful because the game was fun, great combat, and it appealed to a large percentage of people because, again, the attractive character. Like, it's kind of common sense, to be honest. So games like this, games like First Descendant, games like Vindictus, I feel like are they're relying too heavily on the sexuality and not enough on the gameplay. We'll see though. This one, again, this game's not done, it's still being worked on, but it seems like a less impressive Dark and Darker with like super like massive boobed characters, you know, try to like get that audience in there. Fan service with substance. Exactly. There you go. Irish boobs. No, not Irish boobs. Just, I mean, there's a variety. Let's see here. So the stalker characters. What is appearance? Yeah, see, shaking the TNA there. Coming from their mobile outing with Nikkei, which has a good story to come from. Yeah, it's worth checking out. I'm not going to say it's not. What I've discovered, though, with, like, for me, what happened with First Descendant is it wasn't as good as Warframe as far as the story and the action and everything else went. You can actually change the appearance. Normal grade costume, it can be obtained through purchase. Well, this is the same costume I've already got. Armor 100% armor. Oh, okay, so you can change how much armor is visible. Guys, look at the jiggle physics on this shit, okay? That is insane. That's like turned up to 1,000. Well, I like the armor. We're gonna leave that alone. What is action? Monster found item. What? I don't even care about all this stuff. Probably purely cosmetic. It is. It's 100% cosmetic. And then, of course, you got, like, the season pass shit, which I hate. Had Wokies never made such a desert out here, we wouldn't have to drink from such a dirty, dirty puddle. You're not wrong. Geek plus Gamer. Isn't that, Geek Hazu? You change it. Dude, everyone's changing their name out here. Holy crap. Posting everyone in Discord when you go online. Dude, it's supposed to notify you guys. It's supposed to hit up the if you don't mute the notification tab on Discord. I've got one that is for uploads and for live streams. It's like 20 minutes late, but at least it goes out. Where's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? Maybe next year we'll do TMNT. I don't know. It's made by dudes for dudes. Yeah. To be fair. Alright, let me see here. So we've got this character. Actually, I liked playing the ranged character. That was pretty decent. You got this dude here, which looks like he's wearing bondage gear under his armor. This is a little homosexual, I'm not even gonna lie. Mr. Eye Patch here. So what's the difference between... This is a hunter and this is an archer. They're basically the same character. Google messed up the usernames. What? YouTube doesn't show screen names again? Wait. Is that what's going on? Oh my god, I didn't even catch that. I've been so busy this last week, I haven't even seen that shit. Fun bags, yeah. Fun in each bag. No worries, Makini. You have a good night as well. Dude, this is insane. Yeah, YouTube has been jacking so much shit up lately. That is nuts. Alright, hang on a second. All right, I'm gonna stick with the archer. Let's go ahead and do. Well, hang on. There's this hideout right here. So apparently you can actually work on your hideout. Oh, I forgot. I've got a bunch of gear I have to get rid of. Old leather. I've got a barrier flask. Creates a 2-meter long wall horizontally at the collision point, and a holy water flask. Okay, hang on a sec. What's weird though, I guess not weird, it kind of makes sense, is equipping items and armor doesn't change your character's appearance at all. I prefer games where they do. I prefer games where if you change your armor set, everything changes. I saw something about Ready or Not censoring some crap. Why? I'm not sure. I guess because the game is going to console, and they decided, what is this? You can upgrade your stash and construction. Oh, so it's Escape from Tarkov with big-titted elf chicks or whatever. More like a 40-year-old man leather. Yeah. Let me see. Shop. Alchemist. What if we can... Okay, so you can sell off some other crap too. Okay. Longsword +2. Trade. Available after building... My god. Oh, you can buy a cotton hat or a cotton robe or hard leather armor. Oh, this is for crafting, it looks like. Interesting. Construction. What's it gonna take to build this shit? Just money. Proceed with enhancement. Confirm. Okay, have none of that. Workshop. Can't build that. Can't build trading. Can't build that. Can't do that. Interesting. Alright, fine. Well, fine then. Let's just go ahead and move all this stuff. Can't use any of that. We'll just unload all that shit. Whatever. Sony doing their typical censorship. Bud of yours is a moderator for the game. That's why instead of Cage the Drunk Vampire, it just shows your name. Right, okay. Yeah, I was wondering about that, because I'm like, somebody had mentioned the YouTube changing the name, or people changing their usernames, and I was trying to guess who was who, and that's why I saw Tekla had a different name. I didn't realize that that was forced on everybody. So wait a second. Wait a second. So what would my user... Oh my god. Well, if I type in the chat, it's going to show my channel name, isn't it? Because I'm the one streaming here. Let me see here. Yeah, it just says minimal effort live. But I don't know if it looks different to you guys or not. Weird. Alright, let's just go ahead and jump in and see what's what. Dungeon. Obtain the guide quest reward. Party matchmaking on. PvE or PV... Not ranked matches. Quick match. PvE VP. And start. Yeah, that's... Well, I mean, that's the only name this channel ever had. I switched it between gaming and live at one point, but... I don't know. That's gotta shock the shit out of people who actually, like, are used to going by a different name in channels, and all of a sudden everyone's name is changing. Like, holy shit. It's not every chat for some reason. Dude, I wonder if that's a setting on my end. Oh yeah, as per usual, exactly. Speaking of which, let me check something else while I'm thinking about it. Hang on a second. Probably... Somebody had mentioned on my previous stream that they were trying to rewatch the VOD, but they couldn't because... Well, they could see it, but they couldn't actually, like, see the chat. Let me see here. I think it said something I have to toggle before the stream ends, in fact. And live. Settings. No, live chat replay is selected, so I don't know why that would have done that. That is so weird. Maybe live chat replay isn't available for the first 24 hours or something, I don't know. God, this is taking a while. You're living Friends of Mineral Town, doing systems of linear equations right now to optimize logistics. Oh, interesting. Oh, thanks, Fractal. Yeah, I haven't gotten I haven't gotten a new tattoo since 2019. COVID made everyone freak out over stupid shit, and then like my tattoo shop was one of them where it's like, okay, well, we'll still be open because we just have to, we have to pay our bills, but you have to wear a mask and we have to schedule everything, and it's like the whole... I'm not gonna go lay on a table and get tattooed for 3 or 4 hours while I've got a freaking mask on my face and shit. Like, no way. And then it just got to be where it's like, tattooing is so expensive, I don't have the money for it anymore. Your farm's gonna make bank. I mean, I love games that have farming, don't get me wrong. As much as I'm not a fan of like the cozy sim type games, I do like any game that has elements of farming in it. So for me, like Valheim, one of the most relaxing parts of the game is like fishing or farming and shit. Didn't even know you could do live chat on a replay? Yeah, so it's a setting that you can toggle on and off. But after the stream has gone, goes back to being able to be viewed, there's a setting I found where I could possibly toggle it on and off, but it was grayed out. And so on my last video on Wednesday of last week, I think it was, or maybe Friday, somebody was like in the comments saying, oh, I trying to figure out what the chatters are saying, but there's no live chat replay. I'm like, well, I don't turn it off. Hey, username fixed, look at that. I wonder if that's something that you guys have to go select in your own settings. Dude, this is pitiful. It can't even matchmake with 2 other players. Yeah, I'm sure masks help around needles going under your skin. Maybe for like spittle and stuff, but not for actual like coughing and sneeze. Okay, the coughing and sneezing maybe like for spittle, but for actual germs and little microbes and stuff, I don't know. Like, if the tattoo artist wants to wear a mask when he's that close to your skin, maybe there's a benefit there. I don't know. Don't sneeze on me when you're poking me with a needle. But as the client, when you're just trying to lay there and bear it for like however many hours you're sitting there, yeah, no. I'm not putting myself through that. Dude, I'm seeing people who actually still like are masking up this time of year. It's like it's freaking 80 degrees outside and they're wearing a mask to the gym, to the grocery store. It's insane. This is freaking insane. Okay, hang on a second. Cancel. You just try one player, just go by myself. I guarantee everybody's in this freaking PvE only mode. If you get a tattoo in Japan, your parents will disown you. Yeah, it's not looked upon kindly in Japan, which is really funny because I guess it's the Yakuza guys that get the tattoos over there, right? Four or 5 hour long sessions for my back piece. Well, my back's not big enough to require 20 hours if I did get a back piece. Well, I take that back, even though I'm not a big guy. My chest was still, altogether was 5 hours just for my chest. I have nothing from my pecs down, it's just on my pecs. So, I guess it probably, if I did my entire back, it would probably still be about 20 hours. I guess that's true. I got infected, don't question me about my YouTube profile picture. Oh my god, dude. I saw somebody else had that photo. I think it was Quagmire had that on Discord as his profile picture. I love the freaking JD Vance memes, man. That is the best thing to come out of 2025. Hands down. Dude, I'm just gonna sit here talking the entire night because apparently there's no matchmaking to be found on this shit. This is insane. Excited about a Western comic book for the first time, maybe 10 years. It's Battle Beast, Invincible Universe. Battle Beast, that's a good band. Swedish metal band. Has a female lead singer. Love Battle Beast. I know nothing about the comics. It's a trend going on because the legacy media is stupid. Well, dude, I have not... I have to reiterate, the last couple of days, I have not had any time to really pay attention to much of anything because my kids' sports and all that, so I'm pretty wiped out. They're gonna force him into the presidency. It's like it's a psyop, right? Kind of like if you went to Germany and you're in a military uniform collector who collects any type of history era uniform of each country, and they ask why. Dude, this is nuts. You know, we'd be better off playing the Boobs Simulator. Have you guys seen that one? Oh my god, let me see if I can find it on Steam. Hang on a second. Where is my Steamy account? Let me see here. Store. There you go. Free game. I said something on Twitter about how nobody's beating the Gooner allegations if they play this game. And this dude is like, only blah, blah, blah type people use that term. And that's like, first off, I don't go around calling people that. But, like, I'm sorry. This is just retarded, okay? I'm like, I respect it, but at the same time, come on. Come on. You know, you need a life. I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Hook. Like, you're not beating the allegations if you're playing this shit. And it's free. It is free. Oh, this is brilliant. Hang on a second. Hang on. So, it's a free game, but the DLC unlocks the skin. It is a simple game. It's a very simple game. And there are no losers. Everybody wins. Or everybody loses. I don't know. Guys, it is still searching for a match. This is retarded. Like, this is genuinely WTF right here. I wonder if we can see how many people are actually trying this playtest out. It's free, yeah, exactly. Here's hoping my last comment didn't get censored. It's purely informative. What did you say? Some Norwegian tourist was detained by customs at the airport. He said he was sent back because of the Vance meme. Customs said that it's not the case. Of course, media tweet. Oh, how would he get sent back because of the meme? He'd have the first non-white female first lady. $4 still beats a lot of games. Yeah, but it's a game specifically for beating things. Hang on a second, let me see here. Quick match, 1 player. I don't know if this is... Wait. Oh, this is just gonna throw me in a random lobby and try to match me up with other people. Alright. Yeah, 1 out of 24. Dude, I don't think anybody is playing this game. You have to request access to check out this playtest. And I don't think there's a living soul playing this game. Let's see. Can we check it on Steam charts? Playtest. Here we go. It says currently on Steam, there's only 593 people checking out the playtest. Wow. And they don't let you leave a review for a playtest. That's something Steam or somebody needs to figure out how to do, is having a review feature for playtests. His memes do suck. Oh, you're going through the tutorial right now? It's way better than Dark and Darker? I don't know, I thought Dark and Darker was fine. Like, for what it was. Yeah, Phil Chen was the one who went famous with the Stellar Blade ladder scene. Yeah. I should try the Altars, it's on Game Pass. Yeah, NS, it's actually a good game. In fact, I'll probably switch and, like, this isn't finding... I am 1 of 24. 1 of 24. I was not able to find a single person to match up with this entire time. Like, this is beyond stupid. But hey, if you shoot these little brazier things, they actually, you know, explode. That's kind of cool, right? Nah, man, I should just quit this and play Stellar Blade for like half an hour or some shit. Oh, man. I like Dark and Darker for what it is. But just like any extraction game, after the first few times playing it, I have to question, am I gonna spend a whole lot of time actually playing this game? Is it worth the stress? Is it worth the money? Is there gonna be a wipe? If it's gonna be like Tarkov where they wipe all your progress, am I really gonna wanna, you know, go through that every 6 months? Oh no, sad jiggle jiggle. Dark and Darker had really poor devs who crippled the game. Yeah, there was something about it that just didn't really click for me. I loved the idea. I really loved the idea. I'm like, okay, extraction game, but you've got actual like, fantasy elements and dungeons.
Do I need to be liked?
Dude.
Absolutely not. I like to be. Do I need to be liked? Absolutely not.
JD Vance dropping 5 gifted memberships.
Enjoy being liked. I have
Man,
to be liked.
I appreciate the hell out of you, dude. You are too awesome. It's been a long week, so gonna go play Stellar Blade with one hand now. All right, more power to you, man. But no, dude, honestly, really, I appreciate it. You are way too awesome, way too generous, dude. I'm gonna have to quit on this game. I can't. I have to give up. There's nobody here. Transition into party matchmaking. No matchmaking. Yes, matchmaking. Now find somebody. This is nuts. I remember back when Escape from Tarkov was having server issues. They were honestly, I think, taking an hour, maybe more than an hour sometimes, to match people up to get them into a server. That shit was insane. Focus Play event. Here's the gift to commemorate the precious time we spent together every day. Stay connected for 30 minutes. Wow. You get a reward just for staying connected. Oh, man. That's a bad sign, to be honest. I mean, I get that it's a playtest, but just try the PvE. But I did that. So when I was trying to get PvE, I tried one player. Oh, this is PvE VP. I tried finding a party on PvE. It wouldn't find a single freaking party. Like, for 5 minutes, it was just sitting here spinning, not finding anybody. When I downloaded the playtest a day or two ago, I'm like, okay, I hopped on. I matched like once or twice pretty fast. It took like, what, a minute or less just to get connected. You know, I went through the match or whatever. It was fine. It was whatever. But it's legit like there's no... I mean, like I said, there's like less than 600 people even checking out the playtest. Aren't they all? Yeah, to a degree. To a degree they are. I mean, not unless you count Marvel Rivals, because that one is strictly PvP. Ooh, Steel Wolf. See, okay, so some of them do have alternate outfits. I gotcha. Oh, we're in the same party? Oh, that's a bad sign. That is a really bad sign. Oh, I better ready up. Yo, don't tell me you're moist titties. Oh. Okay. I think I get what you're saying there. I'm gonna leave that one alone. We have 10 out of 12 in our lobby. All right. You're gonna have to forgive my, well, let's just say my inability to pick up on humor right now. Extremely tired. My day started about 6 o'clock this morning. My son's game was at 10:30, and then I went to the gym afterwards. I don't even know why I did that to myself. Then I had to go bathe the dog and cut off a bunch of his hair because he's getting too long for the summertime, so... It's been a day. But your Invader characters in Dark Souls, would I be their waifu? Man, that was like back in the day, back when I played Guild Wars. You'd have the people who never went post-searing because they wanted to stay behind in the pretty part of the game. And all they would do is, like, hang back there and roleplay and shit. Ow, camera already shut off. Are you freaking kidding me? How is it already that time? Oh, I know, because we waited forever to actually even get into a match. Warcraft wheelchair meme. Unfortunately, yes. Now, here's my question. Is there loot for everybody? Is it assigned to each person, or is it whoever picks it up? Okay, it looks like whoever picks it up first. Yeah. I kind of like games that have assigned drops, not gonna lie. Was that everybody? That was everybody. Yeah, World of Warcraft is something else. It's sad to see the way it's gone, but I don't have any, like, personal trauma from it because I never played it. Ooh, what do we have down here? Leroy Jenkins. Ah, shit. Don't step on that. What is that? Oh, we got like a little knife. Up top, up top. Is he dead? I think he's dead. Oh, I can't use that. Dude, I can't stop stepping on the spikes. What do we got here? Yo, did you guys see DSP complaining about how nobody watches his streams when he plays certain games? Like, holy shit, he was playing Death Stranding 2, and he's like, yep, I knew it. Just because I started playing this game, my viewership dropped and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, nobody wants to watch this boring game. I'm like, maybe it's because they don't want to watch you, Phil. Like, maybe that's it. Squid Game Season 3 came out, nobody knows about that. Yeah, dude, that was like a really quiet drop. That's the really weird part about it. To be fair, I haven't watched Squid Game Season 1 yet. I need to get on that. But I heard that Season 1 was like fantastic. Season 2... Wait a second, where'd everybody go? Oh, we're in here. Why are we in here? Ooh, I can wear that. And that, and that! I'm all giga chatted up now. Death Stranding 2 is a walking simulator. Yeah, but some people like that shit, I don't know. I've played games like that that are kinda like walking simulator-ish, but they're still good games. I mean, there's action in the game, but honestly, I just don't know if there's enough. Alright, what is in here? Wait, is this where we already were? No, I don't think so. Here we go. Ooh, what do we got there? We got people who are playing demo themselves or don't want spoilers. I don't know. I don't know that Phil would ever figure any of that shit out, to be honest. But no, he was complaining how he didn't hit his daily, like, donation goal. He didn't hit his daily viewership goal. Any of that shit. I'm like, dude, maybe it's not anybody else's fault. I don't know. Call me crazy. Alright, he's dead. This train is boring to watch. DSP sucks and Kojima's overrated. I mean, I would probably agree with you on every single one of those. Oh wait, this is the portal to leave. We don't want to leave yet. I have a copy of Death Stranding I've never played, okay? I got a free copy of it. I can't remember which store. Maybe it was the Epic store or whatever gave me a free copy. Never could have been bothered to play it, you know? And it's like, if somebody else loves the game, that's fine. That's great, whatever. You know, no shade. Ah, shit, nope. Oh my god. Get away! Get away! What is C? Why was it canceled? Don't cancel. Don't cancel. Oh, trap, okay. Yo! This is a problem. This is a problem. Uh-oh. What is this? Ooh, I got flaming arrows. That's what this shit is. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die! Oh my god, what is this? Wait, I wasn't poisoned? No! Holy shit, that was too much. Oh, movement in the game is terrible. It's absolutely awful. Don't get me wrong, the movement sucks. Yo, I got a health potion. Use it! Oh, wait, I didn't need health. That was armor that I'm losing. Okay, so it's armor, then health, then everything else, I guess. Alright. No, movement is really bad. But again, so was the movement in Dark and Darker as well. So... Is it time to leave? I feel like it's time to leave. This means, my armor's busted. Look at that shit. Oh my god. And I can't wear that. Yo, where's our teammate at? Oh, Stalker escape portal activated? Well, who activated that? I guess it's time to get the hell out of here. Now let's see if we actually play PvP. I don't know. I understand why people like to hate watch DSP. I just don't get why anyone gives him money. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. He added another guy because he hates women. Oh yeah, he added that black guy to the actual lawsuit, right? I guess he's one of the Hassan orbiters as well. I don't know. Let me see. I think I already cleared out her inventory, so she should be good to go. Unless, I don't know, do you actually have to... No, see, maybe it's assigned to each character. Let's try him. Go hideout. Alright, so all of his shit stays on his character. That's pretty cool. That's good to know. All right, back to... Oh, and your armor regenerates, it looks like. All right, all right. Back to her, and then ready up. Wait, we can't leave because our teammate is still in game? What? Dude, that is so retarded. How do you kick that person from your party? Have failed to obtain the quest reward? What is going on? Alright, cool pig, no worries. Feels less clunkier than D&D. D&D was pretty clunky, I'm not gonna lie. At least DSP saw boss skip option, called it game cheating for you, went back to fighting, better than a journal at Polygon just. Yeah, well, that is fair. Game sucks. There's a lot of issues, but again, this is also a playtest. I don't know that it's gonna get any better though. Like that. My concern is, again, I was pretty harsh on the Vindictus alpha because it was just so rough, so bad in so many ways. I feel like this is just gonna be another one of these, you know, kind of gotcha games where it's just trying to, it's just gonna try to like nickel and dime you to death, try to get you to actually do the season passes and the cosmetics for the characters and everything else. I don't know. Okay, now they're here. All right, ready. Can I switch it? If I do this, is it gonna kick everyone else out of my party? Only the party leader can choose the game. How am I not the party leader? Damn it. Whatever. After playing D&D for a while, this is shockingly better in many ways. That's pretty sad. That is pretty sad. I mean, at least we got them jiggle physics. Oh my god. No, the funniest one was DSP complaining about how... Was it Onimusha or a different game? I can't remember which one he was talking about. Where he's like, oh, why does the female in the waterfall have to be naked? Why can't the men be naked? And it's like, you want to see a bunch of naked dudes? I don't know, man. Like, that's pretty weird. Kind of gay, not gonna lie. Next anime season is full pack anime. What anime are we talking about? Or are we just talking about anime in general? I have struggled to find time, the inclination, and the desire to make myself sit down and actually watch some anime. Let chicks look at the dudes the right way. They should watch Grand Blue anime, which has naked dudes, or they could just go watch, what is it, 28 Years Later, that has like all the giant prosthetic dongs running around in the movie. Oh my god. All I've heard about, like, I watched Kata's review of, ready up. I watched Kata's review of that movie, and basically it's like, yeah, a bunch of dumb people making stupid, unrealistic decisions, and a whole ass load of like 7-foot-long schlongs flopping around the entire movie. I can at least say the graphics are the only major positive over D&D, especially since you can actually see what's around you. That is true. Dark and Darker was pretty hard to see anything. It was pretty rough. The thing I always worry about, especially with character models like this, is, you know, for so long it was like all these women had to look like men, and you had to be like these big butch lesbian looking chicks with the shaved heads and stuff. Now we're getting back to, like, you know, cool looking characters and sexy feminine, you know, women and everything else. But At what point does it swing too far to where, like, we have this gal who basically looks like she had a Brazilian butt lift, you know? Like, I don't want my character to look like a blow-up doll. I don't. Next month, there are a lot of new anime coming out. Well, you'll have to tell me what's good, because I just don't know. I hate it. I wish we were doing PvP. All we're doing is PvE. You can't shoot these people. Apparently there's not anybody on the PvP servers. That's the craziest part. Okay, why does she have to reload her arrows? Like, why isn't it just drawing it back an arrow and fire? You get to where you fired 10 arrows and she has to reload. I don't understand that. See right there, I have to reload a few arrows. Yeah, that's it's more than wide though. I'm fine with the wideness of the hips. It's just like, well, you'll see at some point if we can get her up on a ladder or whatever. It's like the proportions are a little weird. D&D had the reload mechanic as well. It was super annoying. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense for bow and arrow why you have to reload it. You know, it's like every time you go to fire, you're reloading it. That's how a bow and arrow work. Ooh, bear trap. That's not nice. If I use this right now, it's not going to go away, is it? Let's see. Watch. I'm not going to have it now in the match. I guarantee it. Darling Season 2, Dandanis Season 2, Kaiju no, number 8 Season 2, and Fragment of Flowers. A lot of good anime. And don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about thick characters at all. Like, I'm totally cool with that. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the pendulum swung so far that now it's like we have games that are straight up like, almost to the point where it's just ridiculous looking. And obviously not talking about like the Stellar Blades and that kind of stuff. Those are all awesome. It's like this, it's like Vindictus. It's like, okay guys, you know, at some point there can be a happy medium somewhere. Oh wait, is that our teammate or is that somebody else? What the hell is that? Oh, it's a minion. Wait, we got a minion master? I want to play a minion master. Come on, man. Yeah, and +2. I don't need that. Dude, we got like 3 minions out here. Maybe your quiver only holds 10 arrows. Yeah, in her ass. Come on. One shot and it's dead? They must have already hit it. Just occurs to me that it's a weird mechanic to put in the game. I don't know. Yeah, so I used that in the pre-game lobby. And it disappeared from my inventory. That's messed up. Anything you use when you're waiting for a match should not just disappear from your inventory. It's like when you're, again, shooting your teammates before a match starts. You don't kill them in the match if you shoot them before the match starts. The West Pendulum's still not swung. The most movement we've seen on the US side is before moving that Manjaw in Syria. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Like, I respect what they're trying to do, don't get me wrong. I get it, I understand it, and I appreciate it. It just, I don't need stone fragments. Why am I picking up stone fragments? I just think it doesn't solve the problem when you go, okay, we're gonna take a game that's pretty much straight up ass, right? No pun intended. But we're gonna make some sexy characters and that'll sell the game, right? Lady got a tight quiver, what you gonna do about it? Ooh. Hornbow. Horny bow. No, just hornbow. Is that better than what I have? No, my iron bow is physical damage 30. Oh, but attack speed minus 10. This one's got a critical rate of 5. I'll use that one. Well, nobody to shoot. Gooner's gonna goon, yeah. I just hate it though because it creates this conversation where it's like, oh, every game has to be sexualized. I'm like, I don't think every game has to be sexualized. I don't think having an attractive character means the game itself is sexualized. I think that there's happy, you know, middle ground to be found, you know? Ken Ornibo. This is gonna be one of them tongue things, just watch. Oh no, okay. What do we have here? Yeah, jump over that. Yeah, okay, what's the definition technically of a gacha game? Yo, am I mining with my bow? Dude, I'm air pickaxing this shit. Oh my god. What the hell, man? When I hear gacha game, I think of games typically like, I don't know, mobile games, but I know it applies to far more than that. Why don't you use a crossbow? I don't think I have the option of using a crossbow. Well, I mean, the whole over-sexualized thing, it's just a matter of, like, if the game itself, it's almost like it makes a mockery of what you're hoping to see, you know? Ah, crap. Does Expo have a better recoil? I don't know. Genshin Impact? Right. Loot boxes? Yeah, okay. Let me get rid of these freaking... Why do I have stone fragments? Ah! Get rid of that. Take that. Wait, which way is everybody else? Ooh, I think I'm going the wrong way. Hang on. Staircase up. Here we go. Dude, who is this person playing? I want this character. They got like freaking necromancy and elementalist shit. I'm poisoned. What? No. There are a lot of gachas which allow you to play the game without any money spent. Well then, is it technically a gacha game then? I'm saying this from a place of pure ignorance, to be honest. Dude, how do I get this poison to stop? Alright, poison stopped. Oh, Zenless Zone Zero, yeah. Yeah. Well, I despise mobile gaming as a whole. I refuse to play games on my phone, like, screw that shit. I've got a PC that can play anything now at this point. I've got, an Xbox, if I really feel like hopping on a console or my kid's Nintendo, it's like I'm not playing a freaking mobile game. Like, not happening. You must be a whale. Yeah, a lot of them are like that. I want to check my Oblivion, Lilith, and Necromancy. Or you could be like Ironheart and blend technology and magic. Oh man. No, my wife keeps saying how like I had said on our birthday, because my wife and I have the same birthday, it's when Ironheart came out. I'm like, I joked about wanting to watch Ironheart just for shits and giggles to see how bad it was. And then I caved. I'm like, no, I don't want to watch it. Like, it's so bad. Why would I want to put myself through that, you know? And then she's like, well, you said you wanted to. I'm like, yeah, but I changed my mind. I've watched some reviews on Ironheart. I have less than no desire to ever subject myself to that shit, right? But I guess in the show, she's like, blends Tony Stark's technology with like Mephisto's demonic power. I don't know. It's some retarded shit. Yo, we gotta kill this thing, guys. Come on. And I'm out of arrows. Crap. Am I by myself in here? 40-year-old virgin? Oh, man. You know, there are actually quite a few of those these days. Shocking as it sounds. This guy's just not even gonna attack. He's just sitting there. Oh, there he goes. All right. Come on, die already, you son of a bitch. Holy crap. Why you no die? Why is he not dying? Oh, Disney and Marvel are so beyond saving, it's not even funny. Well, because they don't want to be saved. You can't save somebody who doesn't want to be saved, you know? Why will he not freaking die? I feel like this is bugged. Oh my god, finally. There we go. Come on down. Come on down. Oh no. Tell me he's not gonna just be out of reach as far as like looting. Alright, I gotta get up there somehow. Where's the staircase? Staircase, staircase. This is rubble. Not quite a staircase. Oh shit. Ah shit. Oh man, where's my boy's dead body at? Tell me I can't loot. Oh my god, I can't loot it. No! Oh my god, that sucks. Can't loot while in midair either. Oh, you can. Sweet. Sweet! There we go. Get rid of that. Take that. That. Get rid of that. Take that. Oh, come on, man. Camper's boy, I adore them because chickens taste good to eat fried or grilled. Yeah. You know, honestly, because I don't play a lot of games that are... well, that's not true. I do play Insurgency and a few other games that are PvP. But when you play single-player games, you don't have to worry about campers so often. It's one of the nice things about playing single-player games. Alright, where are we going now? Dude, I got all these freaking flasks and I got no idea where I'm going. Ooh, there you go. Some health flasks. Those camera angles. Dude, it is strictly like... Although I don't think you can freeze frame and... Oh, there you go, yep. This character is ridiculous, I swear to God. It's just too much. What do I have for lesser mana? Ooh. Oh, that's somebody in a different party, yeah. So this is your PvE only mode. Is you can see the people running around, but you can't attack them. See? Yeah. Pretty stupid. Oh, big boy. I see what he's running from now. I'll take him, I don't care. Why did I get stuck on something? Come on, man. You're not gonna follow me? What are you doing? Dude, come through the door here. Come on. You believe invaders are wussies? I think invading can be fun. I think there's elements to it that can be fun. I think Elden Ring did it better than Dark Souls. Dude, we got like 2 different parties right here. This is just sad. Kill that guy already. It's not different from Dark and Darker. It's really not. That's the thing. It's like Dark and Darker with just like, you know, the sexy, big-boobed waifu kind of characters. That's it. It's not any darker. It's not any different. Rally, what is this? It's gotta be a dance, right? Happy. Oh my god. Okay. Trying to fix the wiring on my truck in the dark. Dude, that doesn't sound like fun. Oh my god, that reminds me. There was one time when a rat had chewed through the wiper blades on our work van. And so we actually had to, why is... Key. No key! Tango no key. Did everybody else leave the match? Also, oh, it does have a 10-minute timer. Okay, these are timed. But yeah, we were trying to drive in the rain, and so we had to... Oh shit, what is going on? Keep going, keep going, keep going. Go, go, go. Oh boy. We were trying to get from point A to point B, but we couldn't drive in the rain without our wipers working, so we had to fix the wiper blades in the rain, just so we could drive in the rain, in the dark. Oh shit. He did. All right. Don't discount getting mobs stuck on things. Dark and Darker had the same problem. Yeah. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I feel like I'm going the opposite direction of everyone else. Yeah, it was open escape portal. I should probably try to get back to where everyone else is. Now that I've managed to piss off and aggro everything in friggin' sight here. Let's see. Escape portal found? Alright, hang on. I'm gonna get my ass killed. I beat them and their girlfriends. Looks pretty good. Well, again, it's... Your party is the sole survivor in the dungeon. That's because everyone else noped out. My only concern is that it's just, again, a skin suit of other games that they're trying to sell because it's got, you know, sexy characters and that's it. I mean, the game's fine so far. Dude, I'm literally aggroing everything in sight. Go! Woo! He almost hit my ass. Okay, he would have bounced off. Dude, I think I got no stamina. Alright, yo, where's that portal at? Big boy's still following me. At least attacking doesn't appear to use my stamina. Dude, his body has disappeared. Oh, there he is. I got no room for anything. Holy shit. Man, it's just time to get the hell out of here. You know, so again, the gameplay part of it's fine, right? It's a one-time buy or is there a cash shop? Oh no, there's a season pass. You don't see no unnecessary jiggle? Oh, no. They're. I don't. Again, it depends if you're gonna call it unnecessary or not. So there's jiggle. I don't think jiggling in a game is unnecessary if it naturally would jiggle. So you gotta take my meaning here. I think jiggle physics in a game makes sense. I just think sometimes they go to an extreme, and I think this game might have an example of there being some extremely unnecessary or ridiculous proportions. I don't know. Oh, shit. You just die already, man. Come on. Yo, ping that portal again. Are we done? Are we leaving? Co-op in Souls on a password is gay. I mean, yeah, no, don't get me wrong. The whole co-op situation is pretty messy. It's pretty weird. Other player interacting. What, you can only go one at a time? Seriously? There we go. Oh, I got you. No worries. Yeah, no, so, I don't think this game is ever going to be anything, like, substantial as far as, like, the player base goes. I could be wrong. But Vindictus had a much larger, audience for the playtest, the alpha, than this thing has. Like I said, finding a match on this was impossible. But, yeah, you got your season pass here, right? You got your free, you got your premium. I don't know how much premium is because it's just currently locked. There is no... Like, you can't even click on the season pass. You can't click on the premium one. You have to tell it to receive the reward. That's weird. Bypass. You can earn season pass premium rewards. Okay, so... You can purchase it for that much. Purchase complete. But did that give me the premium one, though? I think it did. Now again, this is tokens and points and whatever credits I started with when I downloaded the thing. So this is nothing that I paid for. But I don't know. I have no idea what the monetization is going to look like. I have no idea. You played over D&D though? Yeah, I mean it's not bad. It's just this is typical Korean and Chinese game design. Reskin a Western game and add cake and tatas. Basically, yeah. Stream jiggle and you got phone, put the show on your TV. Oh, yeah. The thing, too, about it, so far from what I've seen, there weren't any situations where my character was even close to dying. Like, at all. Hang on. Hideouts. Move all that shit. I'll figure out selling this stuff in a minute. But, like... For a reskin, it's done a lot of things better. This one's called Dungeon Stalkers. It's a dark and darker clone, but it's got like more of like the anime style, big boob, sexy women big Giga Chad kind of guys, you know. Played a few games with the bud. It's all right. D&D and Dungeon Board kind of took a bad turn. You agree it's easier than the other two, but only went into PvE. Well, the problem is, I'm gonna cancel this. I'm gonna leave this guy's lobby if I can even leave it. There we go. The problem with games like this is I feel like they water it down. They dumb it down so much. Like, okay, again, the thing about Dark and Darker and any other extraction game is you expect it to be difficult, challenging. You're gonna face sweats. You're gonna face hackers. You're gonna face people who know life it. And if you go in as a casual, you're gonna get your ass kicked. You're ready to get rocked, right? That's just what you come to expect from typical extraction type games. But at the end of the day, if you're playing, this is the problem Marathon seems to have, where Marathon is probably going to get stuck in development hell, and who knows if it's ever going to come back, is it seemed like for a lot of people who played Marathon, there was no intensity, there was no stakes, there was no concern or risk that what happens if I die and I lose all this stuff. You know, it didn't seem to have any of that stress level that typical extraction games have. So it was just time to turn off 76. Yeah, no, so I mean, I don't know if this would qualify as extreme jiggle, but my point is more about the fact that the character models, the way they design them, like, again, it's not that they're unappealing to look at, it's just that it I don't know. I've got less of a problem, I would say, with the way the characters look, and more of a problem with currently the state that what I've discovered, that for PvE, with PvE, you are at no risk of dying, ever. Zero risk of dying. With the PvP side of it, I don't know, because I've never played it. Oh, so you can't purchase this character, you have to acquire her through an event. Interesting. You don't like the faces? Yeah, I mean, they're... I'm trying to think of the word for it that I'm struggling to think of how to describe them. Like I said, they look more like anime characters. They look way less like actual like fantasy world existing, you know, elves or wizards or sorcerers or necromancers and stuff. Marathon had no carryover progress the next season, pointless. I mean, but people will still play it, even if there's no carryover. If it's still a game people are interested in and they really want to check it out, there are still people who will give a game a go, even if they know they're not going to save their progress moving forward. But I just feel like... Mage Girl trying to spin like the late great one. Yeah, I mean, the character models are fine, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like this dude here. I'm sorry, I don't... Other than like games like Legend of Zelda, where everyone knows Link is kind of a femboy, twink-looking character, I do not like how any of the guys look at all. I don't like any of the male character models, especially not whatever this dude's got going on here with this bondage-looking shit. Like, no, like, not even. This one's better. This one's not bad. This thing here, I'm like. Okay, that's like gay nightclub stuff. Doll-like, yeah, that's probably a good way to put it. Yeah, Marathon backtracked on the no game chat because of toxicness. Yeah, they're gonna have to backtrack on a lot of stuff. Camera just shut off. That's okay. I need a call tonight because I gotta get up at the ass crack of dawn tomorrow, guys, for work. Because my son's baseball game... God, I can't believe we have to do baseball games in the middle of the week, in the middle of the day. Like, this whole All-Stars thing is for people who don't have to work. It's for people who don't have real jobs or real lives. Like, these Richie Riches who retired at 40, and they can do whatever they want during the course of the day. Me, it's like I have to get to work super early tomorrow and get my shit done in time to get home by like 1:30 or 2 o'clock to get him to his game. It's so unreal. Are those dudes marching in pride parades? It kind of feels that way. Kind of looks that way. Link might be a femboy, but he gets the chicks. 100%. Yep. Yeah, no, dude, here's the thing. I know a lot of people don't play... Oh, Oblivion, I started at like 9:40 and only played for like an hour and 20 minutes. It's not you, it's me. This was a short stream. No, so EFT, the thing about Tarkov is it captures that suspense, that stress level, that tension, unlike most other extraction games have ever been able to. So even if it's got hackers and sweats and people who never play any other game, and the streamers and content creators who have to play it 24/7, and so you know if you go up against those guys, you're going to get your shit rocked, right? It still creates an atmosphere that is genuinely compelling and intense, and that's part of the actual enjoyment of it. Games like this where it's like, okay, so we played a couple PvE matches, never were at risk of dying, never were at risk. Like I got close because I ran off on my own, but really I was able to get away. It was no big deal. So needs a character creator, I would say. Like the South Park kid that want to lose the season to get it over. But I really don't. I don't want to. I don't want the season to be over. My daughter's season ended yesterday. They got destroyed game 4, so she won 2 games, lost 2 games. And it sucked. It was sad. A couple of the girls were really upset. My daughter was really upset. It was a bummer to have that happen. But it was going to happen at some point. My son's team, they went and got pretty handily beat today, but they held their own. They just couldn't get any runs. Tomorrow, I don't know who we're playing. I don't know if it's like a good team, a bad team, a whatever. We'll see how tomorrow goes. But yeah, I'm ready to have a couple months free of sports. I'm definitely ready for a little bit of a break so I could get back to just work, make sure the house is, you know, tidy, get to the gym once in a while, and have a few minutes for myself. So, all right, guys. Have a good week. Have a good Monday. We'll try to get some videos done, maybe a stream or two during the week. And I will fill you guys out on Discord if anything changes.